This is what we're gonna do. First of all, I'm going to explain to you why we had that difference in ratio, in answers when it came to the percentage of population. I know that, you were convinced that it was 4.4 because of Joe. When the calculator, okay, Helen, please be respectful. Okay, when the calculator said 4.2. Now, it's at 4.28. What does that mean? If you have an 8, it goes up to 3. So it was 4.3 if you think about it, even though the calculator is at 4.2. Now, if you go to our website, Census, that is population clock. Okay? See this right here? This right here? Oops. Okay. Now, if you see this,
wait, why
this
is it
is
constantly moving?
because exactly, there's people
So like it
adding.
documents them?
It is documenting. It is doing a percentage. It is estimating according to the births and deaths. That is the last section that we're supposed to finish. Okay, and
It just went down one. It went 8, 9,
Now,
8.
this is what I need you to look at. You have 7 billion, instead of the 7 billion that we have here, it's actually 7,300,000,000.
So wait,
million. So,
I
let
thought
me
we had
finish
only
that.
6 billion people in the world.
7 billion. We've been talking about 7 billion.
I thought that was in the future though.
No, in the future is, read it, right there,
Oh. okay,
9
right.
billion, okay?
Oh,
Now,
my math is wrong.
the US population is 323 million. So the reason why you probably got the answer 4.4 is because he used the estimation of today or yesterday. Instead of using the estimating according to our
That's
paper.
what I did.
Okay, now that was what we were supposed to do. However, Joe was showing you today, this is what it is. What does that show us? If it was 4.28, which is 4.3, when this came out and now it's 4.4, what would that mean when it came to the percentage of the people in the United States as opposed to the world? Just a little bit more, right? So that means that we have a little bit more people. Little. It's only 0.4. From 0.3 it went to 0.4%. So it's a little bit more in comparison to the rest of the world. Okay. So now we can close this, okay? You know where to find it. There's a lot of cool things that you can find in this website. If you want to go in it, you can find graphs of how you can grow, of how the population is growing by region, by age. Let's see, what do you think is going to be the most people in the States? What age would you think? There's 2 of them. See that?
60.
It is
40, 50.
It's like 50, right? And then the other one is
40.
like 20 what, like 25 maybe? 28. So those are the most people, right? Okay.
Wonderful.
So there's other graphs if you look at it, and also you can go by states. If you guys are interested to know
States?
by states, how many people you have, you can go ahead and find that. Now, with you, so that you can go back, because we're gonna start our project today.
What project?
The,
Science one?
no, we're gonna start the Minecraft project.
I finished the science one.
Wonderful, we'll talk about it after because right now we're working on a group. So what we're going to do is,
Okay.
we have the biggest countries are China, India, and the United States.
And
When it
Russia.
comes to population, no.
Russia's the
Russia,
biggest.
population, what population, the count, the number of people, okay?
I
Okay.
always forget about that.
The world population. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide, wait a second, I'll help you with that. Let's concentrate on this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get one country each. We're gonna do the ratio. so that we can do it on Minecraft, which means that per one villager that we have on Minecraft, it's gonna be like 1,000 people or maybe more. We'll have to do that calculation here,
I already
right?
have a villager thing that we can put on.
I know, we're gonna do, I know how to do it now. I had to investigate how to do creative mode. I've never done that before.
Oh, great.
So, you can help me a little bit too.
Click creative. I know everything.
I
there's
know,
about
but
Minecraft.
I don't know a lot of things that you can do, like float and look at your city from far away.
Double click.
You're gonna have to tell me when we do it. So what we're gonna do is this. One is gonna be the United States, one is gonna be India, and one is gonna be China. You actually,
It's not about this.
I'm thinking of making Russia, because you have been talking about Russia
It's so big.
in so many of our lessons and our classes.
Sorry.
You want China? So you want India, or do you want the United States? Okay, you're United States, I'm gonna be India, I'm gonna do India, you're gonna do China, you're gonna do Russia. Now, why am I putting Russia, even though it's not one of the 3 largest countries? Because I want you guys to understand population density. One thing about Russia is that Russia has a huge land, and even though it is like number 12, I think so, it's right here. See, the Russian, it's like number 12 when it comes to the number of people. It is still not a very dense country.
Wait, I have one question. So let me, it's a project, are we gonna build China?
We're gonna build villages that represent each country. And we're going to estimate, you know how each block is supposed to be a meter? Okay, so we're gonna have to calculate the area of our country and then how many people are in there. So we're gonna have these different ratios, and we're gonna have 3 countries, each one of us is gonna have our own, and we're gonna be able to see how dense they look. Not just that, we'll see, I have already the numbers, so it won't be hard. I already have the numbers on how much meat we consume, how much water, so we can put the irrigation as well, systems, to see how much water each one is consuming according to the food that they consume. That sounds a little bit of fun, right? So
Yeah.
we only have, today is kind of the last day, but we still have a little bit of activities next week, right, for 3 days? So that's what we're gonna do, just to put everything together and have a better understanding. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So we're gonna